Hi friends, I'm Natalia with Mom's Dish, and today we are making a yummy gravy recipe. I use mushrooms in my gravy, so much flavor, so delicious, my family favorite. This is actually a recipe from my sister. You guys will love it. Let's do this. I'll do a quick run through of all the ingredients I have here. I'll also list all the measurements down below. We have some mushrooms. I'm using white mushrooms. I have some butter that we're gonna be frying everything in. It's gonna give us so much flavor. I have some flour for thickening the sauce, half and half, some chopped onions already, salt, pepper, and some broth. We're gonna start by chopping up these mushrooms. Let me move everything aside. And I just chopped them up in similar sized pieces, but this does not have to be accurate. You can also pick up pre-chopped mushrooms at the grocery store. They do shrink quite a bit as they cook down. We're gonna start cooking everything and you need a large pan. I am using I think this is a 14-inch pan. I'm gonna add some butter. Butter will give you the best flavor for this, so we're gonna preheat the pan with a little bit of butter. Actually, I'm using about 4 tablespoons, so it's not little. We're using quite a bit. We're gonna let this melt. Come on. To the pan, I am adding my pre-chopped onions. I used one very large onion here. And we're gonna saute this for a minute until it's slightly translucent. Okay, to the mushrooms, not mushrooms, onions. To the onions, we're gonna add the mushrooms. There is quite a bit of them, but that's totally fine. They will shrink as they cook. Hold on. Try not to make a mess, but I am still making a mess. And now I just kind of cook them on medium-high until they all are like nice and golden. This will take a minute, more than a minute, just a few minutes. Mushrooms do really cook down so much. We're gonna season them with some salt. And then I'm gonna do a little fresh black pepper. I love the fresh flavors. And then we're gonna just toss it together. Smells so good in my kitchen. So good. And now we're gonna add flour to the mix. I'm just gonna sprinkle it all over. And you wanna cook this for just a few minutes until it incorporates, it gets rid of the flour, like the strong flour flavor. You just want it to have lightly browning on the flour. Okay, I'm adding half and half to the mix. Just gonna pour it in gently. And then I also have some broth here. I'm using chicken broth. You can use any of your favorite broths. Pouring that in. Then we just combine it all together. The flour will give it that creaminess. The mushrooms will give it that flavor. Oh, it's so good. And now this just needs about 10 minutes of simmering. It's gonna simmer on medium low. The cream will come together. It's gonna be yummy, yummy. Also, if you are making this for if you're hosting the holidays or if you're hosting a group of people, you can actually make this in advance. Just leave it in the pot. I love this. It's funny because I'm looking at my display here. It's all stove, as if I was in my stove kitchen. But I do love the stove pots because they hold the temperature really well. They cook really evenly. So I love using them for a lot of my, especially when I'm hosting, because they do hold the temperature. I can make this gravy in a pan and it's gonna be good for a long time. So let's bring this to a low simmer and then I'll turn it down and let it simmer for a little bit. When you're combining the cream and the broth and everything, just make sure to scrape the bottom because there might be some flour that was left in the bottom. You don't want it to continue burning. You want it to be incorporated into the creamy gravy. So just kind of run through the bottom to feel and make sure that there's no lumps of flour in the bottom. As I mentioned earlier, this is my sister's recipe, and of course, being a Ukrainian that we are, we add dill to everything. You don't have to add dill, but at the end, I love to add a little bit of dill. It just adds the herby flavors with the mushrooms. It just makes it so good. Makes me think of my mom's cooking, my sister's cooking. Amazing. If you want to add parsley, do that. If you want to, be my guest. Do whatever you want to do. But this is what we're doing, and it's good. I think we're ready to enjoy this. Look at the creamy mushrooms sauce, herbs, everything together. I prepared some mashed potatoes in advance because, you know, I'm pretending we're having like a real holiday dinner here. So kept it in this pot just a little bit. We're not gonna have too much mashed potatoes. We're gonna place this in a bowl, and the way I would love to serve it is over the mashed potatoes. And this is the way my mom would serve gravy. She would do a bowl of mashed potatoes and some gravy. Yummy yumminess. If we're talking Thanksgiving dinner, do turkey, this on top, and mashed potatoes, you're set. You're all set. Look at this. Beautiful creamy sauce. Look who showed up. You gonna do it? You wanna try it? No?
You don't have to invite me. I can smell it.
Oh my gosh.
I can smell mushrooms.
It's like the taste of childhood. Delicious. I love it so much. I'm not even gonna dig in on the camera anymore because I just wanna go enjoy it on my own.
Can I?
Go for it. You need more sauce.
It's a lot. No, it's actually, all the sauce is on my side.
Oh, okay.
It's just good. Don't skip out on that sauce. It's good.
It's so freaking amazing. Okay, you guys, make this recipe. I hope you love it as much as we do. We'll see you next time.
And if you haven't left, if you feel like skipping out on the dill, I'm not a fan of dill, but it actually tastes good here.
Any other tips?
Don't shorten yourself on the gravy. It's also good.
Gravy on a sauce?
Yeah, I feel like, don't you feel like, do you like more gravy than usual? Like, I feel like that goes a lot quicker.
The flavors
mashed
here
potatoes
are
themselves.
insane. Well, the recipe was for the gravy, not for mashed potatoes.
It's good. All right, that's it. That's all for me. I'm just gonna enjoy.